Whoever gets in earliest on the hottest project stands to be the biggest winner. This is really a universal truth in cryptocurrency, but discovering those high quality projects to make either short, medium, or maybe even long-term gains, number one is challenging, and number two can be very risky. And that is why to make big, long-term gains in the crypto space, one must have a long-term strategy and outlook in place. But is Bitcoin the only choice for your long-term bags? Are there any other coins that are a must-hold, again, specifically for your long-term crypto portfolio? Other than Bitcoin, here are our top 4 choices for long-term quality project altcoin picks. Hey guys, my name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. We are a crypto investment research company. We've been in this crypto game for going on 6 years now. I'm happy to say that we've been making millionaires since all the way back in 2017. Of course, not by accident. We have documented many 100x returns on coins and tokens that are top projects today, really before anyone else was even talking about them. And if you want to see our detailed process for researching such projects, then our new and improved Altcoin Buzz Access Group is for you. As a friendly reminder, guys, before we get into our top 4 picks, any kind of investment, whether you're talking about cryptocurrency, Wall Street, traditional investments, whatever, any kind of investment does carry corresponding risk. So just keep in mind, be responsible, but keep in mind that none of what we're presenting here should be considered official financial or investment advice. And if you're interested in more information regarding Altcoin Buzz Access, check out the link which you can find in our description below. With that being said, let's get into our picks. We're starting with coin number 1. A favorite of both the channel and myself personally, we have Ethereum. And although Ether is a very different cryptocurrency technically from Bitcoin, it's also seen, at least to a certain extent, as an asset that's going to float forever. And many also see it as a hedge against a lot of the things that Bitcoin hedges against. And many also see it as a long-term store of value. And according to a Morningstar report shown here from 2015 to 2021, Ether has shown a better performance than Bitcoin. And in the last 12 months, ETH has grown 44%. By the way, it hit an all-time high of $4,878, just shy of 5K. The main reason why more and more investors have confidence in Ether is that the technology behind this digital asset was really the one that enabled the creation of decentralized finance, but also NFTs, non-fungible tokens, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, and of course, the metaverse. I mean, that's a pretty powerful resume right there. And just to have a better idea of how big Ethereum actually is, keep in mind that it has more than $116 billion in TVL. That's total value locked, with 567 protocols in its ecosystem. But the other part of Ethereum's great legacy is that it's been the inspiration for other blockchains, and those in some cases have improved on what Ethereum started. But what does Ethereum actually solve? Well, it was the first decentralized platform that gave the historic opportunity to people around the world to manage their assets without having a banking intermediary, and they were able to manage those assets securely. People can tokenize any physical asset that cannot be separated, really from art to departments. People can now prove 100% ownership of digital assets, which can be used to get a collateralized loan. This is also a huge part of Ethereum's legacy already. Think of the phrase, if it's free, the product is you. That really sums up how companies have given free services for our data, in exchange really for our data, without being aware that our privacy is the most valuable asset we have. So Ethereum allows us to be able to use free internet services without sacrificing that privacy. In a nutshell, this is what people commonly refer to as Web 3.0. Also, with Ethereum, developers can build open source software without learning a new coding language. You can do it by coding Java, JavaScript, Python, Rust, and some other options also exist as well. And finally, according to the Finder Crypto Adoption Index, this was created, by the way, in December of 2021, so just a few months ago, Ether is the second most popular coin, where 31.7% of survey respondents in the US have added it to their portfolio. All right, it may be no surprise that, at least for us, Ethereum came in as the first choice, but coin number 2 here is certainly no slouch. Also, by the way, a perennial favorite of the channel. It's another currency that has great potential to belong to a long-term portfolio. It's, of course, Cardano, aka ADA. And this was one of the blockchains that was born to solve the high transaction fees of Ethereum, that whole problem, while continuing to encourage innovation. Right now, its native token, ADA, has grown 2,700% in the last 2 years based on its open source and inclusive technology that, by the way, supports environmentally sustainable projects. And no doubt, we've seen a pretty sharp decline in price over these last few months, but the all-time high did go north of $3, $3.09. That occurred in September of 2021. And Cardano has achieved really some of the very impressive milestones, the following actually, so far, right up until February of 2022, 32.9 million transactions. And Cardano has achieved some pretty impressive milestones up until we're now considering the snapshot of February 2022, which is already a few weeks old. So 3.12 million wallets, 32.9 million transactions, and get this, 68.7% of all ADA are currently being staked. The Cardano Foundation is the organization behind ADA, which has a main goal that is to drive the adoption of Cardano by building a legal framework and commercial standards. And also, it brings technical resources to developers that are working fiercely to construct a global and robust community. Moreover, sectors like education, retail, agriculture, government, finance, and even healthcare are all beginning to use Cardano's technology. For example, Cardano is helping to verify educational credentials and certificates. It's helping to eliminate product and medicine counterfeiting, which is a growing problem actually. It's tracking supply chain processes, it's developing digital identities for governments, and it's developing identity verification or KYC processes for financial purposes. Right now, according to CoinMarketCap, there are 19 tokens in Cardano's ecosystem. These collectively have 342 dApps developed in DEXs, wallets, DeFi, marketplaces, infrastructure, launchpad, metaverse gaming, social, and other sectors as well. In fact, all kinds of different sectors, as you can see here. Next up, and coin number 3 on our list, we have Polkadot. The easiest way to conceptualize a blockchain is as one platform established by decentralized nodes, and it is in the vast majority of cases, with really only very few exceptions, that it would be defined differently. But Polkadot happens to be one of those exceptions. With Polkadot, you can create a blockchain, also called a parachain, to launch your own decentralized project in an easy, scalable, and secure way. And this network was created by one of the co-founders, of course, of Ethereum, Gavin Wood, in 2016. However, it wasn't really until October of 2021 that the first parachain saw daylight, Acala, the Polkadot's DeFi hub. And as a result of all this innovation, at the time of launching this video, the market cap of DOT, D-O-T, the native token of Polkadot, sits in position number 11 among all cryptocurrencies, with a market cap of 19.9, just shy of $20 billion, and 24-hour trading volume of $465 million. DOT right now sits at $18.27. And you may not have known that Polkadot was founded by the Web3 Foundation. It's one of the most important research organizations that constantly contribute to the development of decentralized protocols. In other words, without their input, protocols such as proof of stake, which is used by Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Solana, and others, proof of coverage, for example, Helium, these would not have been developed to the level that they are today. And also, in any parachain, you can make very fast, cheap, and secure transactions with other parachains. And another essential feature of Polkadot is that anyone can transfer any kind of token between parachains. Moreover, here are some numbers that demonstrate just how effectively and how successfully this network is growing. Moonriver, the most active parachain of Kusama, has achieved 10 million transactions, 70 integrations, and over 355,000 wallets. And just a quick note, Kusama is a blockchain that was launched by Polkadot before Polkadot's auctions went live. The goal here was to focus all the experimentation and early stage projects on Kusama, while Polkadot was properly going to be developing its parachains. More than 530,000 active wallets currently exist. Another significant Polkadot partnership is the one with Efinity, whose price, by the way, has been performing very nicely since our recent video. Check it out if you've not already. This, of course, is a decentralized platform that develops NFTs and integrates them with the metaverse. It's now live on Polkadot, which represents a great and a very organic partnership that we have very high hopes for. And finally, coin number 4 on our list, also a pretty familiar favorite, is Cosmos. This is a network of interconnected blockchains that is supported by IBC, that's Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. And what makes Cosmos unique is that projects are allowed to be unique blockchains that interact inside the Cosmos ecosystem through Atom, ATOM, which is Cosmos's native token. And to give you a better idea of how big Cosmos is, through its consensus protocol, it manages more than $141 billion in digital assets in blockchain like BNB, Terra Luna, Ethereum, Crypto.com, Thorchain, and even Bitcoin. This places Atom in the 20th position of all cryptocurrency projects with a market cap of $7.9 billion and 24-hour trading volume of over $452 million. Also, the team behind Cosmos is the Interchain Foundation, a software development organization founded back in 2014 by Tendermint. And currently, 17 more members support Cosmos. Moreover, Cosmos has developed its SDK, its software development kit framework, supported by a proof-of-stake consensus with a 99% lower carbon footprint, which lets developers build innovative applications. And in addition, Cosmos lets communities organize, allocate resources to its members by developing a governance mechanism. And to close the circle, users can also have full control over gaming cross-chain assets. Cosmos today can boast 150 validators, also known as nodes, 40 interconnected blockchains, and 63% of all Atom tokens are staked. That is a great statistic, almost on par with the metric that we saw in Cardano's ecosystem. As you all can see, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and Cosmos are projects that are backed by very innovative consensus mechanisms that try to make their users have the best experience possible when it comes to managing their own digital assets. That's why these projects have very big potential to grow even further and even more consistently over time while they maintain and continuously push for improvement. Hey, maybe your favorite long-term project didn't make this list. If that's the case, be sure to list it in the comments below. Give us a piece of your mind. Let us know what we left off this list of our top 4 long-term altcoin holds. Best of luck, guys. Of course, if you do choose to invest, check out these other couple of videos that should be popping up right about now. Stay safe out there. Have a great start to your weekend. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.